What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? It's my house and I paid for it. Not my words. According to Dwyane Wade, that's what he told Gabrielle Union when they were living in Miami. D. Wade said that Gabrielle took exception to those words, so much so that she told him, "You'll never say those words to me again." You could say that in the arena. You know, D. Wade is part owner of an NBA team. NBA, yeah. Anyway, what do y'all think about that? I know some of y'all saying, well, who cares? Who cares? You care. Who cares? You know, that really irks me when people say, who cares? When they comment, who cares? Like, if you didn't care, why'd you comment at all, right? That means you care. So when somebody say, who cares? It's usually the person who says, who cares? And to be fair, I really don't care. But I see this as an opportunity to give you guys some information and instructions to help you navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. So let's look at this as a case study. Let's look at it. And this is because they put it out there. You know, obviously they wanted us to talk about it because they made it public, right? And I think there's always lessons in these type of stories. This is a big conversation happening, you know, how couples split the bills, since women are making a lot of money these days. You know, women are saying we want equal rights. Got the independent thing going on, and you got some men saying, okay, well, that's how you want it, 50-50. 50-50. What y'all think about that, ladies? Y'all cool with 50-50? 50-50. Okay, let's break it down. This is what I think, man. I think that people should do what works for them. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all conversation. You know, everybody have a different way of looking at this situation. And you got to find the situation that works for you. If I try to do what the next man does, I may not be happy with my situation. If he tried to do what I do, he may not be happy with his situation. So I think that people have to do what works for them. A lot of people are talking about this 50-50 thing, 50-50, 50-50. He was saying, Dwyane Wade was saying that, and this is after Gabrielle Union went on this talk show, well, not talk show, but podcast, and talked about them splitting the bills. And Dwyane said that they split everything. He said this on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Club Shay Shay. He said that they split the mortgage and other things that they share, but they don't split individual expenses. Like he have kids from a previous marriage, so she don't have to pay for stuff like that. I guess they don't share those kids. But anyway, whatever. The bottom line is they figured out something that works for them. Some people saying that it's cap. Some people saying, ain't no way, they living in a $20 million house. She can't afford that on her type of salary. I don't know what the woman makes. They say, one of those websites say she earns about 40 million. I know for a fact that those websites are oftentimes off. In any event, whatever the number is, it don't really matter, because what matters is what works for them. You know, that website says she make 40 million, hell, she might be making 50 million, 60 million, we don't know. But whatever the number is, it really don't matter. The bottom line is that it seemed like they figured out their finances. They figured out a system that works for them. Some people work under that proportionate system. You know, you pay the expenses in proportion to how much money you make. So if, you know, If y'all got $1,000 in bills and, you know, one person makes, $600 a week and the other person makes $400 a week, then the person that makes $600 a week pays 60% of the expenses. And the person who makes the 400 pays 40% of the expenses. You got to be careful with those shared expenses though, right? Because especially when you're talking about joint accounts, if you decided to get a joint account, if I put in what I put in, you put in what you put in, and we share it and we just do, I might be taking out a lot more, or you might be taking out a lot more than what I'm taking, than what you're putting in. And is that fair? That's why I say you got to do what works for you. But what I want y'all to do, fam, is drop a comment and tell me how y'all break it down, or what you think is fair. You know, what do you and your significant other do when it comes to the expenses? Do you believe that women are hypergamous and men pay for everything? You know, do you believe that? Do you subscribe to men paying for everything? Some of y'all dudes out there, y'all got that idea now that, okay, you know, if I'm gonna be with a woman, she got to pay for everything. That's one right there, fam, that I personally can't co-sign. But once again, do what works for you. You gotta do what works for you. No matter what everybody else thinks. No matter how other people are looking at it. Because they don't have to lie next to you in the middle of the night, wake up and smell your morning breath. They don't have to be responsible for you when you get sick. They don't have to worry about how you balance a checkbook, how you communicate with the children and give them instructions and guidance. They don't have to worry about any of that type of stuff. They don't have to worry about how you look when you go out into the world and walk into a room and represent. They don't have to worry about any of that. So that's why I say people need to do what works for them. And everybody else needs to mind their business. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.